We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of four between the Vulcans and the Falcons. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Michael McMillan will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping up now, Abdul Gobak. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
To the plate now, Sparky Rosen. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 302 is the average coming in. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0. Rosen is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping into the box, Curly G, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Bounce it to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Rizzuto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that misses ball 1. Rosen at second, G at first with no outs. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Bob Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers, and he's driven in 45. 0-1 delivery. behind 0-2 now.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Saul Rosenberg. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Oh man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
And he fouls this one off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brett Weir is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Striding into the box, Rodney Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. In there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Lifted in the air to center field. Gobak is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting center, the center fielder, Bart Flash.
Digging in, Bart Flash. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Popped him up. Rizzuto over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Steve Rice.
Settling in now, Steve Rice. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bruce Sanders. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Jalen Jones would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in, Jalen Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate, Josh Means, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run is scored. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
You know, Dero, that's a huge base hit. After being down by 2 early, they strike right back.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to breathe a sigh of relief right there. We got a fresh ball game. See if he goes out there and attacks differently.
At the plate now, Pat Sample. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And no one will get this one. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Two and two. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Two and two, the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Judd is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. For the current campaign, Judd slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. One and 0. Here it is.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Three and 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here's the 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosenberg ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Plate now is the designated hitter, Charles Altman. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now, Jack Torres. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Battle is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Marty Castle. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Taylor Battle. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Taylor Battle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And there's one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in now, Rodney Myers. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, Bart Black.
Coming to the plate now, Bart Flash. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Abdul Gobak, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. And the pitch. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Just hung in there on that one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sparky Rosen. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Hurley G. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. G playing here in his age 29 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Steve Rice. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Again, a 1-2. Good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning. Now at the plate, Bruce Sanders. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The bat, the right fielder, Galen Jones.
To the plate now, Jalen Jones. That's a swing and left a fly ball to right center. Gobak arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Josh Means.
Now at the plate, Josh Means. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now another 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Frank Rizzuto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Frank Rizzuto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Bob Tucker. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Tucker is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Saul Rosenberg. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
So coming to the plate, Charles Altman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded but nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Ready now, Jack Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Marty Castle. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Vulcans are out in front 3-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Pat Sample. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on him. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Judd, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Judd is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he falls behind 0-2. So far on the year, Judd is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready for another chance? Taylor Battle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now, Rodney Myers. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, left out.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-0 on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rosen is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8. Caught. Black.
Ready once again. Bart Flash. First pitch of the at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Flash has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1 offering. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw lined up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
At the plate now, Steve Rice, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Gobak is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Abdul Gobak.
The center fielder, number 8.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Battle comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Digging in once again, Sparky Rosen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Curly G is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
One. There's a slider taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman. Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Wind up and the 0-1. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Into the box, Jalen Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Means. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Rosen is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pat Sample.
Digging in and looking for more, Pat Sample. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Gene in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Seth McMillan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
McMillan.
So striding forward now, Frank Rizzuto.
The catcher, Frank Rizzuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. McMillan has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Full count now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Bob Tucker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Saul Rosenberg. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Charles Altman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Rizzuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Jack Torres.
So now to the plate, Jack Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Gets a small piece near the plate. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Abdul Gobak. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Yanked foul off to the right. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Minnesota is on top 5-2. Steve Silver enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Judd.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Count remains full. Fouled off. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 24. Taylor Battle.
Digging in, Taylor Battle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One strike.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney Miles.
So digging in now, Rodney Miles, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. For the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base. Still 2-2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
At the plate, Bart Flash. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. In a good battle. Here comes another one. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit. And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Steve Rice is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Rosen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Vulcans on top 5-3. Clay Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Clay Williams.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sparky Rosen.
The right fielder, Sparky Rosen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Williams is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Curly G, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting. Rizzuto.
Stepping in, Frank Rizzuto. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Called strike 2.
Next up, 2-2.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The third baseman, number 2. Bob Tucker.
Digging in to try it again. Bob Tucker, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's time for the traditional 7-pedal stretch.
Mike Duque gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now, Bruce Sanders. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in now, Jalen Jones. First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounded back up the middle. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Means. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Duque playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blake Hamby has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Saul Rosenberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses again, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Fouled away. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Battle arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Charles Altman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. Popped him up. Judd shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now back, shortstop, Jack Torres.
At the plate, Jack Torres. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Looped out toward third. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, Debo, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day. Stepping in now, Marty Castle, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Sammy Cox is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sammy Cox.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Pat Sample.
The designated hitter, Pat.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
Now to the plate, Judd. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Cox, 33 years old. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Battler. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. James Say enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Abdul Gobak, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
At the plate, Sparky Rosen. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he's shown he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Battle has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The batter, the first baseman, Curly G.
Standing in, Curly G. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
0-1 for count.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now at the plate, Frank Rizzuto. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bob Tucker is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Cletus Jones enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. Pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "Nice."
Into the box now, Saul Rosenberg. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Charles Altman.
Next will be the designated hitter, Charles Altman. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. The Vulcans are out on top, 7-3. Bobby Jarvis is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Bobby Jarvis.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Rodney Myers. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Jarvis playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 25th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
To the plate now, Bart Flash, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Into the box now, Steve Rice. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Home. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. They'd be ashamed to let this one slip away.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bruce Sanders, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's Ready, here's the first offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Tucker has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Vulcans took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brett Weir earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors.